Hey guys, hope everyone is doing great. If this is your first time here, then welcome. So I'm back today with my last Empties video of 2023. I'm already ready for 2024. I have plans that we're going to be talking about towards the end of this video, but we're going to jump right in wash day order with all the Prepoos that I've used for this go round. We're going to be a little different today. We're going to start with one of the worst products that I've ever put on my hair. We usually kind of like dive in, start with like some good or like pretty good stuff. No, we're just straight off the bat. Like, I can't wait to recycle this. This is the L'Oreal Extraordinary clay mask pre-shampoo treatment. I've had this in my stash for a while, so this year I was like, you know what, we're gonna finally see how this goes. I love clays. I use them in my cleansers, I use them in deep conditioning masks, Ayurvedic treatments, lots of good stuff when it comes to clays. But this, y'all, like, this I use every last drop, which is amazing because by the time it first touched my strands, I knew we were in trouble. So the way that I use this, I put it on dry hair to kind of like get the impurities out of my hair, and then I put a conditioner on top so that it could all like get to know each other, like mesh together, and I could do like a pre-poo situation, so I could get the detangling and moisture from the conditioner and then like the detoxification properties, yeah right, of this product. So my hair was already dry and tangled when I used this. It made it even more so. That conditioner was just like a fairy tale. That did absolutely nothing. It might as well have been invisible. Horrible. This made my hair so much drier, so tangled, to the point where it started to like mat up. I don't even know if this stuff is around anymore, and if it's not, I can definitely see why. Tresemme Botanique Nourish and Replenish Coconut Milk and Aloe Vera, no silicone conditioner. This is my vibe when it comes to detangling, like a cheap, pretty big size, so I can go to town and use as much as I need to go to town on my super tangles. Overall, I really like this line from Tresemme. It's got a really nice consistency, kind of similar to that clay monstrosity over there. I don't know if this is still being made. I think that for the most part, every store that I've been to in my area, I've seen it in the clearance section, and I don't remember seeing it recently. As with most silicone-free conditioners from Tresemme, I had a good experience with this. Now, these have been my little babies this year when it comes to my conditioners for detangling, and it is Beauty and Planet. I want to call it Beauty and Love so bad, but it's Beauty and Planet. We've got the Shea Butter and Sandalwood Purposeful Purposeful Hydration Conditioner. They're all kind of similar in performance to me. I might like one a little bit better than all the others that we're going to get into next. For the most part, these conditioners from this brand do a good job. Again, they've got that really nice kind of like adhere to my strands consistency that just coats things and softens things, help me with detangling and get a head start on conditioning. On to my favorite, and this kind of like matches my shirt. Look at us little lilac girls. I guess lavender. This is the Argan Oil and Lavender Smooth and Serene Conditioner. It's supposed to be especially good for frizzy hair, and frizz is a constant companion when it comes to my hair, so I really enjoyed this. I would say that of the Beauty and Planet products that I've tried so far, this conditioner in particular just has a little bit more going on when it comes to moisture and detangling. So whenever I use this as a pre-poo, I already am off to a really good start. Our last one from Beauty and Planet, this is the Maru Butter and Rose. I've used this particular variety from them more than any others. I have this one in the big size, and it has some like random water at the bottom here because y'all know me. I try to get every last drop of product. Whenever I'm at the end of something, I pour some water, do a little shake. But like all the others that I've mentioned from this brand, super reliable pre-poo. I know that my hair is going to be infused with some moisture, which is what I desperately need to detangle. From Sorenzo Beauty, we've got the fenugreek and rice water pre-poo. Whenever I use a pre-poo from Sorenzo Beauty, I usually tweak my pre-poo routine a little bit. I'll put them on my hair first because the ingredients are so good that I want to really infuse my hair with them and my scalp, massage things in a bit and let it sit. And then I'll put a creamy, moisturizing, super slippery conditioner on top, so I can again get the best of both worlds. I'm getting the awesome Ayurvedic ingredients from the Sorenzo Beauty pre-poos, and then I'm getting in there with the conditioner to get the detangling and slip going, and that routine has worked really well for me. The fenugreek and rice water line is one of, if not the most popular line from Sorenzo Beauty, and I think I've tried maybe 4 or 5 pre-poos from Sorenzo Beauty so far, and I think this one is probably in like my top 2. Ingredients are awesome, gave me some really nice hydration. This is an oldie but goodie, Giovanni Tea Tree Triple Treat Invigorating Conditioner. I used to go through these like water. Me and Giovanni, I was up in TJ Maxx every other month restocking because I love the sizes and the price were right at my alley. You get almost 40 ounces of product for like 13-14 bucks. I am almost at the end of the road with these, and I could not be happier. Shea Moisture Deep Conditioners. 99% of them I hate, I loathe, I'm not a fan of when it comes to deep conditioning. They're thick in a way that my hair does not enjoy. They give me Elmer's glue vibes. They just sit on the top of my hair. They don't distribute well. The one exception so far is the Manuka Honey and Mafura Oil Deep Conditioner. So I've been using them as pre-poos because Prepoos stay on my hair for at least a minimum of an hour. So with giving it that time, it helps them do like a little something when it comes to softening up my hair enough for me to detangle it for that step. That's how I've been using these up. The one that we have for this Empties is the Yucca and Plantain Anti-Breakage Strengthening Mask. Didn't really do much for slip or moisture. It's just passable enough for me to be able to use as a pre-poo and kind of like so-so detangle. I never get my best detangling sessions when I use any of these. And the last two for our pre-poo category are my little slip boosters that I love oh so much. I have a whole detangling routine on my channel that I will make sure to link up above in the eye here if you want to check it out. But the condensed version, if this is the first time you're hearing about my detangling routine, I put one of my creamy conditioners on my dry hair first, like one of these from Beauty and Planet. Get really in there, douse my hair in one of those conditioners to where it's saturated, and then on top I'll add one of my slip boosters that just makes it so much easier for me to detangle even more. And my favorite that I've been using for the past few years, I'll alternate. I love them both. They're super similar. First that we have here is the African Pride Moisture Miracle Aloe and Coconut Water Detangle and Condition Pre-Shampoo. They are basically like sisters. They both have an aloe vera base. Subtle differences between these two, but not enough for me to have like an overall like, oh, this one is so much better than this one. They are neck and neck when it comes to my hair. The next one that we have here is from the kids line from Just For Me. This is the Curl Piece Tender Head Pre-Shampoo Detangler. Every time I read the title of this product, I just think about how little me and my mom would have just thrived on wash day if we had this. So many less tangles and tears and pain. These both have helped me in my routine as an adult so much that I know they would have just done such an awesome job for me when I was little, because I am just as tender-headed, if not more so now, than I was when I was a kid. Something I've been doing new for this year for my pre-poo routine, just to up the benefits, up my hair care in general, I've been using one of my Ayurvedic oils and drizzling them in these slip boosters, mixing it all around in there. Extra slip, nutrients, the benefits of Ayurveda from the jump on wash day during the pre-poo step, and that has been something I'm definitely going to be continuing in 2024 and beyond. Got two cleansers here that I used up. The first here is the Sultanicals Ayurvedic Butter Shampoo. It's a heavy shampoo buttercream, and it's also got Ayurvedic ingredients like Brahmi, Amla, Shikakai, and Bringraj. These are like a very thick conditioner like consistency. These feel amazing on my hair and scalp. I do find that they give me a lot of conditioning even though they are meant for cleansing. So whenever my hair feels like it's really dry, I reach for one of these butter shampoos from Sultanicals, and it really helps to give me like a nice amount of cleansing but also infusing moisture and some nice slip into my hair as well. So I have a few of these in my stash. I think this is the second one that I've used up, so I am looking forward to pulling another one out to play around with next year. And then of course, you all may know if you've been with me on my channel, my favorite clay washes of all time are from Serenza Beauty, because they were just like a major game changer in my routine. They give me the detoxing without stripping my hair. They infuse moisture. I get like a lot of slip. My cuticles lay down, which is amazing for me because I have pretty coarse hair, so like that like laying down effect helps me to retain moisture better. I just love them. I have not met a Serenza Beauty clay wash that I don't like. I've had a few that come close, but this is still my number one. This again from that fenugreek and rice water line is the clay wash. Absolutely love it. The one that I have here had a minty effect. The mint in my scalp is a match made in heaven. It feels so good, so soothing. Like it really helps with stress relief during my wash day routine, and this is just like a perfect clay wash to me. A little matchy product. We're getting into some of my Ayurvedic powders. I use these mostly to color my hair. I just did a henna treatment. You can't see in this lighting because it's a little weird, but I just did a henna treatment on my grays about a week or two ago, so I'm having like a very nice rich hair color moment right now since I am freshly hennaed. But these are the two that I've been using. I love this brand, Curly Proverbs. We're gonna start with the one that's my least favorite of the two that I don't plan to repurchase in the future. This is the henna and aloe mask, and this one I would really enjoy if it wasn't for the fact that the powdered aloe vera in it leaves so many little like particles of henna in my hair. Like I will do this and you just see like snowfall of henna on whatever shirt I'm wearing for like a week. I have been in the shower and rinsed these out for like 30 minutes, use a conditioner on top, really get in there and loosen things up. I will still have some type of henna particles from using this one. So the color is really nice. It's not as deep and rich as this one, and the last time that I used it, my hair felt so like smooth and good and really nice. It was probably my best experience with this so far, but I still had them little daggone henna particles. So after I finish what I think is the last of my packs of the henna and aloe, I don't plan to purchase that one again in the future because This one is my baby. This one is my everything when it comes to henna. This is the Henna Pro Strength Powder. This is like the heavy duty, super like intense henna. It is literally just 100% henna powder in there. And this one is everything that I wish that this one was. The color that I get from this one is a lot more intense. I feel that it lasts longer on my hair as well. I'm doing an updated henna video that should be going on my channel sometime in January maybe. Show my routine and my hair color now, what the henna looks like after using it for 2 years. This has been my go-to for hair coloring and I absolutely love it. Once I rinse this off my hair and scalp, I don't have to worry about any little friends visiting my shoulders or anything like that. One of my favorite categories, deep conditioners. The first that I have here that I've used up recently is from Na-Truly Adabella, which will be coming back on the scene next month in January. Very excited to see what they have going on for the new year. This is their Vita Fusion Ayurvedic Therapy Hair Mask. It's got henna, spinach, amla, spirulina, and cholera. This I think was my first deep conditioner I ever tried from this brand. It was such a nice balance of strength, softness, some good moisture. In addition to the highlighted ingredients, this also has pumpkin seed oil, which is one of my favorite oils after I did my pumpkin challenge a year ago last October, where everything that I put on my hair for that entire month had to have pumpkin in it in some way, shape, or form. Solid deep conditioner with great ingredients. Another one from Na-Truly Adabella that is so far my favorite line they've ever come up with. This line released I believe in late spring this year. That was one of my best wash days of 2023. Everything from the cleanser all the way to the sealant that I used on my hair was phenomenal. I'm gonna have to do that same wash day again one of these days. This is from their Nurtured Growth line, the Papaya Mint Hair Mask. This stuff smells so good on top of working well. And look how cute the little packaging is. It's like a little planter tying into the whole Nurtured Growth thing. As you can see, we got to know each other very well. Not even like a smidgen bit of product left. Gave me that nice smoothing that I'm always looking for in each step of my routine. They really knocked it out of the park with this Nurtured Growth line. Items from this line are going to be in my 2023 favorites. So going from a major high, we're going to get to like more of like a mid-range vibe with this next one. This is from Curl Origin, their Double Moisture Overnight Mask. It's got avocado butter, kukui nut oil, and coconut oil. One of my favorite videos that I've done on my channel in the past few years was when I did my first head-to-head using 5 different deep conditioners from Curl Origin on my head at one time, see how they stacked up against each other. This one from that first use was kind of like a right in the middle for me. I didn't love it, I didn't hate it, it was okay. Since it says it is a double overnight mask, I of course had to try it out overnight, see how it did. It was okay. I would say that my hair felt a little bit more conditioned using it that way, but not in a way that was like super drastic from just using it as a regular deep conditioner. Every time I use this, my hair felt good. It felt better though, so I don't think that I'm gonna be repurchasing this one because there are just so many other deep conditioners out there that I am looking forward to trying in the future, and ones currently that I love a lot more. This is a deep conditioner I've been loving for the past few years. I've talked about a little bit sprinkled on my channel. When it comes to straightening my hair, as a lot of you guys know, I'm all about the heat protection, the moisture infusion, just trying to do whatever I can to prepare my hair for that very unpleasant process. So I'm using silicones at every step of my wash day. Sometimes even in the cleansing step, I'm coating my hair to give it that protection that I need when it comes to heat styling. One of the best products I've found for my straightening routine is the TGIN Honey Miracle Mask. And the reason that I hadn't used it for so long is because for the majority of my time being natural, I have been a modified curly girl routine, basically just no silicones in the majority of my products type of vibe. Silicones, they give me slip, but they dry my hair out, and my hair just feels coated in a very unpleasant way when I use them. I do have a couple products that are the exception to that rule, this being one of them. Every time that I use this when I was straightening my hair, my curls looked phenomenal. So I would always be a little bit curious about diving my toe into other silicone products in the future. The slip on this is ridiculous. My curls looks like, give me that mermaid curl vibe. Super hydrated to where they almost look like seaweedy hair. It looks so good. Honey is a major ingredient in this one, as the name entails. My hair is a big fan of honey. This one has a couple different silicones in there, which is again definitely what I look for when it comes to straightening. Botanicals, we've got the Hibiscus Hair Healer Healthy Scalp Therapy Mask. I have a whole dedicated review on this deep conditioner. This used to be my favorite deep conditioner from Botanicals. My current favorite is the Fenugreek Slip and Slide something deep conditioner, the Fenugreek one. But this one is a close second. The hibiscus in this product is awesome for your scalp. Whenever I use this, my scalp feels very moisturized. Sometimes it can feel a little bit not dry, but it kind of has like a tightness to it sometimes. This one moisturizes my scalp. I always have to tell myself your scalp is skin too, but in addition to making my scalp feel good, the hibiscus in this gives me like a little slight tint to my hair, which as someone who uses henna, I love the fact that it's kind of like amplifying that. This is also very conditioning and hydrating for my hair as well. If you guys saw my recent straight hair fail video, which I accidentally uploaded 2 videos on the same day. I was so sad because I have been trying to get in the habit of having like multiple videos done in advance, because y'all know I'm about that like edit till 5 in the morning and then post it that same day life, which is not good for my sleep schedule at all. So I've been trying to like pre-film, pre-schedule, all that fun stuff. And I did something to where I accidentally uploaded my Black Friday Cyber Monday haul, which I was really happy with that video. That was supposed to be the Friday video. The straight hair fail video was supposed to go up in January. Both released on the same day, which is not good for the YouTube algorithm, but they're both out there now. When it comes to my straight hair routine, I usually use about 90-80% of the same products every time because they work really well. And one of my favorites for the past few years has been the Shea Moisture Tahitian Noni and Manoi Smooth and Repair Blowout Cream. This is one of the few products that I use when I straighten my hair that does not have silicones in it. I use this mostly for a nice amount of moisture, hydration, and smoothing, because when my hair is straight, usually it lasts for over 2 months. So I want to, in addition to making sure that it's protected from heat, infuse it with some good moisture, because that's going to be the last bit of moisture that it gets for over 2 months. It gives me a good amount of moisture, but not too much to where it's going to affect the straightening process. This is a little sample of the Uncle Funky's Daughter Extra Butter. This is a brilliant shine cream. As I mentioned in my moisturizer slash leave-in conditioner video from my full stash series, I use this and the Super Curl interchangeably in a few different ways. I have used the Extra Butter as a leave-in conditioner. It is incredibly thick. This time of the year is perfect for that. It's very cold and dry today, so a really nice super moisturizing, super thick, lock out that cold dry air product like this. Really awesome as a leave-in. I've also used this as a solo styler and to smooth my hair back into a bun when it's like damp or wet. I have a couple of these still in my stash. I'm on the fence on if I would repurchase them in the future. There are again so many other creams that I've found over the years that I like even better, so time will tell. One of my favorite leave-in conditioners of this year has been the Curls and Potions Bamboo and Rice Water Rice Milk Leave-In Conditioner. This is an Ayurvedic infused product that just worked well with every styler that I paired with it. Gels, curl creams, you named it, played really well with this. Great prep before styling. This is one that I reached for almost every wash day until the bottle was gone. As a lot of you guys may know, Rizzo Beauty released not 1 but 2 spring and summer collections this year, and one of them was the Butterfly Pea Flower collection. This is the leave-in from that line. I use this on wet hair, dry hair. The consistency, I was able to moisturize on the go pretty quickly. Because it wasn't super thick, I didn't have to wait all day for it to dry when I was applying it to dry hair. This was one that whenever I needed like a quick little hit of moisture on dry hair, I would apply this and I was good to go. This is one of the most multi-use products that I have in my stash. I've used this on dry hair to smooth. I've used it as a leave-in conditioner. I've used it as a styler. I've used this as kind of like a primer almost before styling. Like kind of a leave-in but kind of not due to the consistency. It's from Annabelle's Perfect Blend, their Ayurvedic hair serum. These products have such a interesting consistency. Slick feeling of a serum, but it's not silicone based. This is not the most hydrating product I've ever used, but something about it just smooths so well, and whenever I use this consistently, I feel like my hair really benefits from it. You can't see it now because as you can see it is completely gone, hence why it's in the Empties, but if you've ever seen me highlight this product, you can see the Ayurvedic herbs and powders infused throughout, and I just love that you can see it right in there, that good stuff. I've got this in the Volcano Capri Blue fragrance, and I think I have 1 more of these in my stash. Makes me happy that one of my favorite products I am not going to be without next year, which is Delightful. I think that the category of products that I use the most for this Empties is stylers, which is very interesting. I have so many stylers, as you guys will see. I think my next stash video, I was going back and forth between which one because they're both going to be massive. I was like, should I do stylers or should I do butters and oils? Because I've been doing these stash videos, if you guys notice, in wash day order. So we've done Prepoos, cleansers, protein treatments, deep conditioners, and leave-in slash moisturizers as our last video. I use butters and oils sometimes before stylers and sometimes after. So I think we're just gonna go in with the next video as stylers. And a lot of people told me they were excited about that one in particular. So I think we're gonna do that. That's gonna be in January. But because I have so many of them, I was not expecting to have so many in this Empties. Some of the products that I have here have become HGs and I hope they're still made. One of them I do not like at all. So let's go ahead and start with that one. The As I Am Curling Jelly. This is actually in my hair right now. I have used this so many times. So one of the things I will say about it good straight off the bat, it lasts a very long time. So many different times, so many different ways. This little 8 ounce has gone the distance for me for sure. It's a very perplexing product. The first time that I used it, I thought it might be a HG. It felt so like hydrating and smoothing. It had this like moisturizing jelly consistency. It was just very nice. But as it dried, y'all, my hair was so just, whenever it dried on my hair, like it did help to decrease frizz a little bit, but the cost of that was my hair kind of felt a little worse afterwards. So I've used this on wet hair to style, and it doesn't have enough hold for me. It gives me that, again, kind of dry hair vibe, which is not great. So the way that I use this up most recently is I've been using it on dry hair to smooth my hair back. If you're just looking for a nice little utility bun to get you through maybe 1 or 2 days until wash day, this is where I use this. The consistency lends itself well to being able to mold and smooth dry hair, which is nice. But again, as it dries, your hair doesn't feel that great. It's smooth enough to where it can get the job done because you're going to be doing your hair in a couple days anyway. It also gives me some flaking sometimes. Speaking of flakes, this was a very polarizing product for me because I love the results, but they came at the cost of flakes, which is a huge no-no. It doesn't matter how good your hair looks as far as like the resulting style. If you've got like Frosty the Snowman all up in your hair, it's not a good time. This is from Trey Luxe, their high definition curl enhancing styling gel. This has since been reformulated, so I had high hopes that this would still give me awesome results, but without the flaking. But an awesome person in the comments let me know that it is still about that flake life, so that has changed my plans to repurchase this in the future because the flakes to me are just not worth how well this works. The consistency is like a very gentle kind of moisturizing jelly. It applies very well to my hair. I was using this on dry hair, but I ended up liking the results so much that I ended up just using this as a styler on wet hair. This one makes me so sad, but let's just do it. This is the Genador Beauty Smooth and Defined Moisturizing Gel Styler. Just like the Sorenzo Beauty Clay Wash, when you think of my channel, for a lot of people, you probably think about the Sorenzo Beauty Clay Wash. I talk about it so much, just like a part of the DNA in my channel. But this is another one that since I tried it like 2 years ago has been like a frequent like whoop, pop up on my channel. This is the best gel I've ever used on my hair. Anything that I could ask for in a gel, it delivers. Shine, super elongation, hydration, good amount of strong hold for a wash and go, but it's not crunchy. It's amazing. It's so good. So why am I so sad? Genador Beauty's website is gone. Their Instagram page hasn't been active in over a year, and the only place I can find it now is on the jcpenney.com website, and that's it. So I think that Genador Beauty is out of business, y'all, and I'm so freaking sad because this, again, best gel I've ever tried in my life. Speaking of products that are no longer around, this is the Terrene Fusions protein-free curl smoothie. When Black Friday came around one year, I went off and I ordered a ton of stuff from Terrene Fusions, and I'm so happy I did because it appears that they were a victim of 2020 and all the things that came with that and are no longer around. This product gave me one of the best sets of twists and twist outs that I've had in a long time. Every time I use this, it was consistently awesome. It has really good ingredients. It's got Shoria butter, which I'm going to be seeking in other products because I think that really did something special for my hair. So Shoria butter is something that I am going to be looking for highlighted in similar kind of curl cream smoothie type of products like this. Hemp seed oil, and although it's protein free, that horsetail is like a very gentle source of strengthening for the hair. I'm gonna miss this a lot. Another awesome one from Sorenzo Beauty, we've got their hair pudding. I think this product has been discontinued. I remember I was gonna do a video demoing this. I love it so much I wanted to give it its own dedicated review on the channel. Shout out to the henna hanging out in the jar. But this is another one that's similar to the Terrene Fusions. Just gave my hair so much moisture while also providing a really nice amount of hold. They both gave me beautiful twist outs that just were super hydrated and soft, but they lasted and lasted. Like it was like that deep moisture that just set the twist in like the perfect way. But if it happens to be gone for good, I do have a couple of jars that I will be enjoying. In one of my wash day videos where I use products from a few different brands, I will definitely make sure to use the hair pudding so you guys can see it in action. Now this product was one of my most surprising this whole year. I've had this in my stash for a long time. So the catalyst to me using it this year was just to use it up, and I ended up falling in love with it. I also have a whole video using this, the ingredients, the results, and I liked it on my hair then, but something about this year, something clicked. It was so good, and I don't know if this is around anymore either. This is like This is HG level. This is from Original Moxie, their Shapeshifter Reforming Cream. It's got jasmine and tuberose floral extract, and it has flexible hold for thick hair. And this was another cream that just really impressed me. Gave me so many beautiful twists and twist outs. Lots of shine, moisture, definition. Every time that I used this, my hair turned out good. Something about that tuberose floral wax gave me like a really nice, soft, flexible hold. So Original Moxie, hope you are ready for me, because whenever I am going to be doing some shopping, I'm probably going to pick up like 3 or 4 of these. Lorenzo Beauty was a major go-to for stylers for me this year. I've got the hibiscus and strawberry hair gel, the second line that they came out with for the warmer months. I think this is my 2nd or 3rd bottle of this. Hold, shine, and it smelled really good too. One of my favorite products from Lorenzo Beauty this year, and one of my favorite products in general of the year. I hope it comes back. I know that there was some type of issue with the manufacturers of one of the ingredients that's in this product. I hope that whatever that manufacturer needs to do to get that ingredient to Lorenzo Beauty, they are able to next year, because the Ayurvedic hair gel is something special. This gave me some of my best wash days of 2023 for sure. Those type of days where you just like have to take pictures of your hair because it looks so good. Pretty sure I have this in the apple honey scent. In addition to the fact that it looked good, it smelled amazing as well. So yes, please. The texture on this is great. Just like the strawberry and hibiscus gel, the shine was like amplified even more, even without using an oil or butter on wash day. One of the things that stood out to me the most about it was just how hydrated and moisturized my hair felt after using this. Not only did I have some really great definition, but the moisture that this gel gave was on a whole nother level. This moisturized my hair more than some leave-in conditioners. Love this stuff. So as you can see, we had to change venues for the remainder of this video, and I think editing Ashley is going to let you guys hear why we had to change venues, and there is a backstory to that. Those of you who have been with me for a while know that I do not like my apartment complex. My neighbors are horrible, and something about my neighbors this year, they are dog owners, which I love dogs. I think dogs are adorable. One of the things I do not like about dogs is the barking. The past month, I have heard barking some nights up until like 1 in the morning for 5 hours straight. My downstairs neighbor, I know that bark. That is the bark that has been haunting me for the past month. But with that being said, let's dive into the last few products that we have in this Empties. We've got the Jello shot from EcoSlay, and not only did it give me a 10-day wash and go, but the wash and go looks so good each of those 10 days. But with that being said, the awesome results that I had, I don't know if I'm going to be repurchasing this in the future. Not so much about the product itself, but some other behind the scenes stuff. And I also just found out recently from one of you that this product went up in price, but this is another kind of question mark one. And the last one when it comes to hair for the Empties, this is the As I Am Long and Luxe Scalp Serum. This is a strengthening hair treatment. I was really using this on the times where I could remember, right here in my crown where I get the majority of my breakage. I have like some little hairs that stick up right here. Massage it in. I wasn't consistent enough to know if it really did anything, but whenever I did use it, my scalp felt nice. My hair in the crown area did feel like a little strengthened. These are my forever body scrubs. I've tried so many over the years and none have come close to Tree Hut scrubs are so awesome. Shut up, I'm almost done. These are the best brand of scrubs I've ever tried. They are in this like gel type of base that when it comes to sugar scrubs, usually when I use them, they're in like an oil base and they're loose. So you have to like cup them up and like hope they don't fall off your skin before you can actually exfoliate with them. But with these being in that gel base, they stay kind of together as a unit. So you can apply them to your skin. And this is in the pineapple. It says that it helps to tone and hydrate the skin. I don't know about all that. It just did the job as far as removing dead skin and making my skin feel very soft. Another Tree Hut would probably be in my next Empties video too. Now this one is kind of like a health product but also a beauty product. This is the NeoCell Super Collagen Unflavored Powder. I'm doing a whole video on collagen. It's a collagen challenge that I did a couple months ago that I haven't edited yet, but it should be coming sometime in the early part of the new year. But this is a brand that I finished before my collagen challenge that I ordered from VIDS, and it was my first ever experience with collagen. And I mainly got collagen for 2 reasons. The first is for my joints. When John and I were really going hard with our working out, my joints sometimes it hurt a little bit. I wanted something that was going to help keep my joints nice and lubricated and help to prevent injury if I could. But the main reason I wanted to use collagen was how to replenish the probably depleting collagen that is in my skin. I'm at the other half of my 30s now and I am hyper aware aware of aging and things like that is something that I've had a complex about big time, to where like I probably need to see a therapist about it. Like, it's pretty bad, but it's something that I've had a complex about since I turned 30, and I'm trying to work through those feelings. But in the meantime, I am trying to take better care of my skin overall, and I've been hearing people sing the praises of collagen. So I will add a scoop of this to my oatmeal. This one had a slight like barely pick up on it flavor. The brand that I'm using right now is truly unflavored, so I probably won't be picking up this NeoCell brand anymore, but it was a really great introductory collagen. This is supposed to be good for healthy skin, hair, and joint support. It's also supposed to be good for your nails. We will be talking about that in much greater detail whenever I get that collagen challenge video edited. Y'all, this is another product that has been discontinued, but luckily I found out that I have like at least 2 more in my stash. I have it to enjoy for a while. This is from the brand Yes to Carrots. They used to also have a hair conditioner and a shampoo. I am trying not to lose my shit right now, y'all. This is so annoying. I need to start playing the lottery. I really do. I need a house on a hill with no neighbors. But the conditioner from Yes to Carrots was awesome. It was such a good pre-poo, gave a lot of moisture, and it was really affordable. It was like 16 ounces for $4. It was good. They also had Yes to Cucumbers and Yes to Tomatoes, and as someone who doesn't like tomatoes, I didn't really mess with that one, but the Yes to Cucumbers was really good too. You can't see very well because this has been a very well loved tube, but this is the Yes to Carrots Nourishing Cream Cleanser, I think, because I can't even read it. It's so messed up. But this is the perfect, like, your skin needs to be cleansed, but you want to infuse it with moisture. It's been feeling a little bit dry type of product. The ingredients on this for the price were so good. It has so many like natural ingredients and extracts and oils. Helps my skin to get clean without that tight feeling, especially this time of the year. You guys are probably going to see in that updated henna video, I think I'm going to include it because this was a hot mess. In my henna video, I think I showed myself using, was it the henna video? It was some video that I'm sure you guys will see. But I had this product and another one from Serenza Beauty, a cleanser, both in the shower. This is the Leger Cranberry Feminine Cleansing Honey. I was using this as my feminine cleansing wash, and they were next to each other looking like twins. And I thought I was reaching for my cleanser, but no, I was reaching for this by accident, not paying attention. And I went to town and I was like, this feels different than I'm used to. And I looked and I'm like, I used my downtown wash on my hair. I didn't mean to, but it cleansed my hair just fine. But this has been my main Lady Parts cleanser for the majority of the year. As I've mentioned in previous videos, especially my video reviewing the Always Overnight Panties, I have fibroids and they have been fibroiding this year, you guys. So I've been having a lot of discomfort downstairs, and it just has not been a good time. So a product like this that gets the job done without irritating things further. It has awesome ingredients that are really great for happy vaginal health. Water, goat's milk, yogurt, vinegar, cranberry, sunflower oil, saponified canola oil, coconut oil, palm oil, castor oil, and cocoa butter. And I really want to highlight the ingredients in this product specifically in this video, because I know that when it comes to feminine health, there's so many products out there that can cause further irritation when you're already dealing with stuff. And I want to mention this as an awesome option that is fragrance free, has ingredients that are good for a healthy, happy pH balance. I'm so happy to use these up, even though they are so teeny tiny that every time I include them in the empties, I'm like, should I even add these? I'm like, you know what? A product is a product. So these are some little antibacterial hand gels from Bath & Body Works. The label has come off of this one, and this one is the Winter Candy Apple, a big favorite of mine. It still smells really good. But I want to get to the point with my antibacterial gels where I just have like a reliable brand that's gonna kill as many germs as possible but not make my hands feel like sandpaper. So if you guys have any hand sanitizer recommendations for me that kind of fit that bill, that I can also put in my purse, like nice little travel ones, let me know in the comment section what are some of your favorites, because I am slowly but surely making my way through these from Bath & Body Works. I've had this product forever and a day, and it was one that I was so happy to use up. Not because it's a bad product, but just because it has followed me through so many moves, so many this, so many that. So I was just ready to use it up. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel with sunscreen. It's got SPF 15 and hyaluronic acid. I definitely prefer for my SPFs to be more on like the 35 to 40 range at minimum. So the fact that this had SPF 15, I would usually only put this on if I was going somewhere really quickly where I would barely be out in the sun. As you can see, I made sure to get every last drop of this product. I really liked it. It gave my skin like a very velvety feeling. Once it dried in, my skin did feel very hydrated. It had like a nice kind of sheen to it, plump and moisturized. Now that I'm talking about the SPF, I don't know if I would purchase this, because if I'm going out at all, I would like to be about the like 40 SPF life every single time. So if they up the SPF in this, then maybe. Speaking of SPF, my favorite sunblock of all time. Whenever I mention this in an Empties, I let you guys know that this is my #1. I love it so much. If you guys saw my Walmart haul from this summer, I stocked up on a ton of sunscreens that were on clearance, because anytime that I'm going out, 9 times out of 10, like if my hands are exposed, my neck, my ears even, I have SPF, and that's where these sprays come in. So I go through these really, really quickly. With my Walmart haul, I've been diving into some of those others, and they're good, but none of them hold a candle to my Alba Botanica Cool Sport Sunscreen SPF 50 in the refreshing scent. This dries without any stickiness or sheen. I will spray this and put it all over my face. It doesn't break me out. Whenever I use up a good portion of those other sunscreens, I am definitely going to be returning back to my favorite. I might actually get a couple before then and just alternate. And our last 2 products, the first that I have here is from Shea Terra. This is their Argan, Saffron, and Camel's Milk Lot Cream. It's supposed to be good for brightening and smoothing. I use this as my night moisturizer, and at first I did not know how to feel about this. It has almost like a very, very fine graininess to it, so when I would apply it to my face, I would feel that, and it just felt weird. But by the next morning, my skin felt very soft, and that grainy weirdness was gone. I don't know, I've learned with Shea Terra, I don't really like their serums and their creams. Last Empties for 2023 is something that I have had forever and a day. From Bath & Body Works, their True Blue Spa line. This is their Tahiti Sweetie Body Lotion with Manoi Oil, and this is one of the products from Bath & Body Works that I used pretty consistently this year. I barely have any more Bath & Body Works left in my stash. It absorbed well. It didn't really leave me with that like overly wet feeling that a lot of other lotions do, which leads me to not enjoy them. So I really like this. Probably don't make this anymore. Good amount and variety of stuff to use up. I am pretty happy about that. The Empties for 2024. I am feeling very, very motivated. This year was pretty laid back when it came to Empties, which I'm glad about, because this year it ended up being like a lot. But next year I want to really make it fun, challenge myself. You guys may know what is coming because I've done this challenge before, and because I'm a completionist, it bothers me a little bit that I didn't quite reach the goal. So I kind of alternate like casual Empties years, and we're going hard Empties years. And next year is feeling like a go hard year. So I'm bringing back my 200 products in 2024 challenge. Last time I did the 200 products challenge, I think I used like 152. So I still had a little ways to go, but that was pretty close. So this year coming up, I really want to hit that 200 number. But I hope that you guys really enjoyed this Empties video. If you did, please give that thumbs up a click. It really, really helps. Likewise, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so as well. I would love to have you. Remember to upload videos every Friday, and I've also been doing a lot of shorts on my channel. My last video of the year, which again is going to be all about my 2023 favorites, and I will see you all then. Take care, guys. Bye.